everybody. Look at me go. I have everything working. Um, ignore if you saw the last stream I tried to do, where my drawing tablet wasn't working, and then I never came back. Well, that was because my drawing tablet still wasn't working. However, miraculously, yesterday, it decided it did want to work again, despite the fact that I tried doing everything in my power to get it to work last time. So I can stream and work on a drawing. So we're back to the normal, the usual, if you will. Oh my god, if I can think. Sorry, my brain's been like so recently. Um, just been a big brain fart all the way through. This is the eye it is. Okay, cool. I'm going to. Sorry, I'm screwing with Mew here because it's been bugging me. The eye's been bugging me. So, kind of line it up better so it doesn't bug me as much. Does that look better? Anyways, so my drawing tablet wasn't working, but now it is working. So, whatever. I'm taking the victory. I don't know why it was pulling a prank on me. It was very mean. It was a very mean prank because my drawing tablet's expensive, and replacing the wire would also be expensive, and I'd cry. But, luckily, I did not need to do that. Although I am scared now, so I might buy a backup wire anyways if I have when I have the money, if and when. Oh, why? Oh, it's the shading. I'm like, why is it transparent over top? Where's the pink? Oh, it's in the same light. What? Okay. Oh, because it's all the same. I get it. Okay. We're gonna just do this instead. Watch this crazy thing. Instead of having two folders like that, I'm just gonna have two folders like this. Um. Anyways, so after my drawing tablet decided to give me a heart attack, I stopped streaming. But now I'm back. Okay, we're back. We're good. Everything's fine. And I'm gonna be working on more things to make me money today. I'm working on profiting, baby. um. So the shading. Wait a minute. Okay, it's on 12 burn. Line 12. Hello. That's dodge. Okay, that would be why. Okay, there we go. There we go. Line 12. And then I'll turn that off. Turn this on. Fix it here as well. There we go. Oh, hey. Stay in the lines. I'm like a second grader. I can't color in the lines. I'm professional, guys. I promise. I swear. Anyways, so I'm gonna overwrite this one. Because I think the eyes look better like that. The eyes were working on this one. I was procrastinating on fixing it, but now it's fixed, so it's fine. There was never a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, there we go. I'm just doing file saving quick. Don't mind me. I know you can't see anything. I apologize. Pop that on and then save as PNG. This one. Alright, awesome. And that has been fixed. That was my first thing on my to-do list. I have a bunch of things I need to do, and I'm not entirely sure which one I'm gonna end up working on today. Um, but I um yeah, sorry, I have this drawing also, which I'm thinking of potentially working on. Um, why is it? Oh, because I'm not in the layer. That would do it. I'm like, why is he letting me go around? Anyways, close mute. Okay. So I have this drawing of Franziska that I could work on. Um, which just okay, yeah, it is the right size. I'm making sure. I have this drawing of Franziska I could work on, which honestly I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure if I'm happy enough with it to sell, but we'll see. Um, I have a lovely blank document, which I'm going to do a bunch of sketches in, because I have a bunch of ideas. So I'm actually going to do that right now. So first of all, Totodile. I think it looks something like this. I don't, I don't remember exactly, but this is what Totodile looks like, right? Um, so I'm gonna do a Totodile drawing like this, something like that. Again, not this isn't really in my style, so adapt it, but that's the general idea and pose. To go with my Chikorita and Cyndaquil. Um, I want to do a Phoenix Red Objection Charm, which I actually have a drawing I could use for this already, so that'll be convenient. And I also want to do the same kind of thing, but one with Miles. His hair does not look like that, but don't even worry about that. You know, like, wow, objection. And then it's gonna, like, you know? um, and then I have Hoopa I want to do, where it, like, is something kind of like this. I don't remember what Hoopa looks like. You have to forgive me. Where it's, like, holding its ring, or its hoop, if you will. And then there's, like, food coming out and, like, falling into its mouth. It looks like something like this. So. And it's, like, having a grand old time, you know? And that would be for my Muncher set. Yeah, his brains. That's not the point. That's not the important thing. GCQ. Um, then so I have three Pokemon charms I need to do, which is the Hoopa, the Totodile, and then my lovely smoothie thief, Young Goose, which I did start a sketch of, but I think I'm gonna do a new one because I don't like it. Like I started working on it, but I'm not a huge fan of how it was turning out, so you know. And then other than that, I want to do an Alistair charm, which will look nicer than this, but like where on one side it's his demon form, you know, and then on the other side it's his human form, which is gonna be hard because on one so because I want to do it double sided where like the demon is like a silhouette behind them. Um, and I did that for Vox the other day, which is actually what I was gonna do on stream. Um, before my drawing tablet decided to give me a heart attack. And I can show you that drawing actually. It's somewhere in here, probably right at the bottom because Vox starts with a V. Yeah, here. Open it up. Wait for it. There we go. So I have like the Vox version, and then I've excuse me. There we go. The other side. Um, why isn't it doing it properly? There we go. Please, I beg. So like I want to do something like this where like it isn't poking out under the silhouette or out of the silhouette. I mean, so like you can see it like behind, but it's not um poking through on the other side. So like it's completely covered by. Oh, there's my timer telling me to start streaming. Shh, I already did. um, what was I saying? So like it's completely covered by the demon side, but the human side has like the demon silhouette behind it. That's I don't know. I thought it would be cool. Um, and I'm also really happy with how this drawing turned out. By the way, I really happy with Vincent. Not very happy with Vox. I think he looks wonky, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Anyways, yeah. So I want to do something like this, but with Alistair, which is gonna be tricky because it was tricky to fit his heckin' head in the TV even. So and still make it feel proportionate. And so, the prospect of doing this with Alistair scares me. But I've already committed to doing it with Vox, and it'd be weird if I just had Vox. So, um, anyways, I have many things I could work on. Is the point. Um, and I'm not entirely sure which I'm going to work on. I'm probably just because it'll be an easier-ish warm up. I'm probably gonna work on Totodile first, and then move on to something else. Because it won't take super long. It won't be like as taking fast as like Venonat or Cynical was that other time. But I do. Oh my god, my train of thought. Oh, I've been so scatterbrained recently. I love being scatterbrain. Yay! Anyways, I'm probably gonna work on Totodile first. I'm actually gonna stretch out this drawing of Totodile just a little bit. Um, just get started to warm up, and then I'll either work on Hoopa or Alistair after, or hell, Phoenix Wright or Miles Edgeworth. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end. Um, or I could work on Francisco, but again, I don't know if I want to even commit to finishing this one honestly because I love Francisca. I do. She's fun. However, um, I don't think the pose is good for a charm. But I don't know. Prove me wrong, I guess. I haven't sold a lot of human charms, so I'm kind of like trying to reel it back with the Ace Attorney stuff a little. Um, uh, so that's I'm trying to rein it in a little bit. Because I know my human stuff doesn't sell necessarily very well, at least for Kingdom Hearts, which is all I have right now. So it's my frame of reference. But anyways, I'm gonna whip out an actual picture of Totodile. Oh my god! By the way, I'm gonna play music in the background. I forgot to start it because I was just so hyped about streaming. I'm playing Twilight Town, Sunset City, Ambience, Relaxing, Kingdom Hearts, Jazz, Music to Study, Relax, and Sleep by Ambience Academy, who I use so often for this stuff. So, thank you, Ambience Academy. You provide me with so many playlists. And hopefully that's faint enough that my mic isn't picking it up. My desktop audio ain't even picking it up. Hey! Well, that's not good. Advanced audio properties. Okay. No. For some reason, my audio ain't working. That's weird. Um. Hmm. What if I leave you guys in silence? Is it because, like, it's not coming out of my... Is it because I have the mic plugged in? Is that why? Because I have it, so it's going through my speakers. But maybe it doesn't like that. It's okay. Wait, I got this. I'm gonna go um window capture music. Select a window to capture Firefox, baby. And I want to wow. Well, talking this whole time. My audio ain't even coming through. Why isn't it coming through? Is that focus sensitive? So if it was coming through, then it would blast me. Dang it. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why that's happening. I wonder if it's cut off on my recording too. And I did all that talking. Okay, first I want to turn my music down. But because I imagine that's overpowering, but that's not. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming and then start streaming again, and maybe that'll fix it. Cause that's weird. If I switch to my default mic, does it work? Hello? Why? OBS, nothing's working. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna stop streaming and then I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna stop recording though, so people on the recording, I sure as hell hope you can hear me. That'd be really sad if you can't. Try again. Could not access specified channel or stream feed. What? Stream. Hmm. Okay. Um. Uh-huh. Alright, well I need to re-put in my stream key, it looks like. Which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I'm back. Okay, hopefully the audio's working now? Question mark? Hello? Why? Why? I'm gonna lose my mind. Why? What? I don't understand. Is it just me? If I turn my audio on now, is it gonna blast me? Okay. I'm so confused. Like, maybe I need to reload OBS? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm confused. Like, really, really confused. I don't understand. I'm gonna check on my laptop to see if it's... Okay, I'm gonna turn desktop audio off. And music. I'm gonna turn my music thing off. And then just see if it's coming through here, even. Just quick. I don't know why it's, like, wigging. Hello? Okay. So it's working, just not on... Is it working? Hello? Okay, yeah, it's working. And... Okay, so was it working the whole time? Was it just... Okay. Oh, whatever. That's annoying. Okay. I'm gonna actually just switch it over to my Blue Yeti again. So is it still working? It is. Oh, whatever. Hagen Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss and it's gonna echo. Well, okay. So hopefully the music isn't too overpowering. Um, Hi to everyone who joined in. I appreciate you dealing with me, dealing with imaginary technical difficulties that my iPad has gaslit me into believing were real by just straight up not playing audio, even though I was telling it to, but it's fine. Back to Hagen drawing Totodile, I guess. I was I was losing my mind. Y'all are probably watching like GCQ. What are you doing? What are you even talking about? Everything's fine, dude. What's up? Copy image. Wabam. Behold a Totodile. Great. Let's actually get like properly drawing then. Shall we? Let's do it for real this time. First of all, I'm gonna actually like properly sketch out how I want to draw the Totodile. Which is kind of so like I want the arches here to be like cat ears, something like this. It's kind of like adapting it to my style properly. Like so, like so, like so. Something like that. Oh, like the body is fine. It'll kind of square off the legs a little bit. Because I think it looks cuter that way. Something like that. Probably will look fine. And I'll just again going to. Oh, I don't have my free transform on. Like that. I'll give it lashes because all of the other ones have lashes. I'm kind of into markings. Yeah. There we go. There it is. I think I'm just gonna extend my arms a little bit more. Mush it down a little bit, make it more symmetrical. Hi, Francisca. Hi, girl. Fancy seeing you here. Anyways, why was it color picking? Also, the tongue is not in the right place. Which is a very, like, wow, CQ, you don't need to fix this right now kind of thing. It's just the sketch, but, consider I'm particular. I think I'm gonna actually move the digi of the legs down a little bit. I think they're a bit high for a Totodile. Looking at it, just seeing if I want to change anything else. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll move a Hoopa actually into an entirely new move file. Well, actually, like, go and copy and paste. There we go. Now Hoopa has its own file. Look at that. Wow, lovely sketch. Okay. I don't need that yet, so we'll just. Toy Story. God damn it. And there goes the VOD. It's okay, I post them on YouTube, so. And I record them so they don't get muted, so, you know. Which can't censor me if I work around it. What? Ah, damn it. Turned off my drawing tablet. There we go. You got a friend in me. Now for the eyebrow things, like the arches. Hi, welcome in. Right. I'm definitely gonna squish it in a little bit. Good. I was a little worried I did it on the wrong layer. I was gonna cry. You hear the music is the other thing. I can't check because the thing is I have the music on the same tab that my stream is on. So if I try and listen to it, it'll just echo at itself, and that will not be pleasant for anyone. So instead, I sit here and I'm like, well, I hope you hear it. On another note, I'm using my fancy new mic, and by new I mean I've had it for a while. But my friend has returned it to me because I lent it to her, and so I can use it for streaming now. My lovely Blue Yeti. I don't know if the audio quality is any better than my laptop. I'm assuming it is, but I don't know. Really, I can't tell. I don't have an eye for that sort of thing. Or an ear for it, I guess. I love this Dearly Beloved. It's good. My mom has such a good Dearly Beloved. I wish it had more story. I'm glad it had some story, because, like, God, imagine going through this KH news drought without any news story other than Dark Road. And I say that as someone who loves Dark Road with all my heart, by the way. I love Dark Road so much. You cannot get me to diss on Dark Road. However, the fact that it is the only major release we've received in, like, how long? Since Remind in 2020. Wow, it's been so long. One game in 2022 to bide us over. And it's a mobile game, which according to the KH fandom isn't real, so... I say that bitterly, by the way. Okay, apparently I need to push this one into it a little bit more. Now I need to push this one down a little bit more. I'm confused. Am I looking at this at a weird angle? Possibly. Alright, whatever, it's fine. It's not that big of a issue. I love you, but I never can you follow. When I said no, I don't think what is quite the same. He's spending 20 years on nostrils. 1 second. not super symmetrical, but it's fine. Dealing with the bot, dealing with the bot. Spam. Bot. My viewers. Block. Yep. And ban! There we go. Be gone, bot. No moderation tools, my beloved. Wow, that was immediate. Or wait, which one? Okay, I don't know if it was the other person I banned earlier before I even started like fully streaming, or if it was the new one that they just banned for me, but don't get me wrong, I love you. Doesn't mean I like you. You're following me when you understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. Haunted by simple and clean, constantly. Okay, the teeth feel like they're gonna be finicky, so I'm gonna do this on a different layer. Did it, like, oh, it rotated the canvas. I'm like, what is this? That's actually not too bad. I just need to fix the angle on this tooth here. I'm trying to get better about flipping my canvas for things. Especially if I'm gonna make them into charms, because obviously that's, um, you know, something that requires a front and back, so. Yeah, good enough. Merge all the mouth into one layer. Oh, creak! Wow, my back. if you don't have back problems, be thankful. I can move my back in like 8 cracks. I understand that, like, hypothetically, the whole back thing can be fixed if I do stretches. But I'm nothing if not inconsistent. So that's fun. My hand shaking trembles all. Oh, Eve's angry. Eve being my dog. I'm sure the mic isn't picking it up, but she's barking. She is a barking. It must be a delivery. Either that or the heckin' fiber optic people are back. Please, for the love of God. There we go. And then I'll just do a quick little pam. Comme ci, comme ça. Puis je vais faire ça, puis ça. So bad. I do actually think I'm just gonna duplicate this though because the other one was pretty shaky. And then yeah, that's cute. Okay. There's the heads. I did it. Whee! I think I do want to move the eyes just a little bit closer together though. Okay. There's all this Kingdom Hearts music playing in the background, right? And I'm still sitting here, like, thinking about heckin' has-been songs. It does not help that yesterday when I was working on this guy, I was like listening to the entire soundtrack on loop for like 3 hours. Or this entire season 2 soundtrack on loop for like 3 hours. So, the songs are in my brain. They dug their way in. That's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah. The creaks and cracks of my back. Alright. Yeah. I think that's fine. Why does it keep rotating? What am I pressing that does that? I'm not entirely sure what I keep pressing that keeps making it rotate, but it's fine. I like the squarish legs. I got this. I can even trace a line. I'm an animator. Did you know? I can trace a line. I did it. In case you were wondering, I did trace a line. And I did so good, guys. Anyways. It didn't even look that shaky. And that's what I call improvement. Anyways, these can go on the same layer. Now it's feet. It's time for Pete's. Hello, Vincent, I guess, Vox. Hi, buddy. I like stopped halfway through. I was like, what am I saying? He just wanted to say hi. He was like, he's complaining because I wasn't giving him enough attention. Poor loser. I like that foot. I did a good job. It's very shaped. Very, very shaped. Alright. Now we do what I have been doing this whole time. And we cheat to try another one. It is so much easier to do these when I don't. It doesn't need to be like one line. Yeah. I almost got it there. This one's really close, so I'm gonna. Sanctuary. Hear that? It's the sound of my hacking VOD getting muted. Again, it's fine because I record separately for YouTube, but I mean, who knows? Maybe you can't even hear it. Maybe I'm just like listening to music and you're not. Who knows? Guess you know. I don't. Because I can't check the way I have it set up. Anyways, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, cool. Pete's on the same layer. Full opacity. Get rid of that. I'm gonna pull up the body. Here you are. And now it's arms. Oh, what? Man, I didn't mean to flip it. I'll take it, but I didn't mean to. No. Alright. Shifting. Alright, I think I... Do I... Oh, that's the wrong thing. I was gonna say maybe I just want it to connect normally. Yeah. A little thumb. And it's the last time I'm gonna do this. Actually, yeah. No, it looks fine rotated too. Or well, like reoriented. Right. And I kind of like that. Right. Merge. Okay. And to do this to get the tail back out. Then once I get the tail in, it's all markings, baby. That's faster. I get back out here, Totodile. Grab that. And then I go all over it. Even if technically it's not blue. Just to have a good base color. Let's go out here. Open it over in here. understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is what it was before. See, the joy of older Pokemon designs is I don't need to spend a bajillion hours drawing them because they're decently simple. Oh, I'm gonna get them back here. Your father when I said no. So I think it's possible. Yeah. So this, I guess, is the math layer. Cool. thing. I like this thing. Okay. Anyways, more purpley range, because that's generally how I do my shading. Go into my fluffy watercolor, put it around 40. Right. There we go, my Totodile. So, save as. Save everything in here for now. NG Totodile. media, transparent PNG. And then what I want to do is whip out the shiny. Sure is green. Okay. Here, this one has the spikes. You can't even see what I'm copying and pasting, but bam, there we go. Oh my god, it's tiny. Easy peasy easy. Oh, no. Wait, that's not what I meant. Okay. Okay. Invisible. Grab that color. Go in here. And the shading on. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Duplicate that. There's a little bit darker. So you can actually see it. There you go. Yeah, well, you can make it a little darker. Yep. It's a little bit darker even. Wrong thing. You. There you go. Save as. Save as. There we go. I believe in you. Let's save it as my shiny file. Yup. Uh-huh. Crazy stuff. Alright. And with that done, I know I said earlier I'd probably keep going for another one, but I don't feel like it. I did my dues. I did what I was supposed to do. I finished a drawing. Knocked something off my to-do list. So it's just Yungoos and Hoopa now on my Pokemon list for the first batch, and then I move on to Has Been or Ace Attorney again. And keep working on that stuff. But I'm done for today, I think. At least for now. Did good work. Got Totodile done. That's my Gen 2 starter set. Completely complete. Almost there. I'm really close. And I have, like, the con I want to do a table at is in April. So I have time. I have time to, do more and all that. But I don't want to invest in, like, too much at once. Because with the charms and the stickers for the basic and shiny Pokemon that I'm planning to do, it's 15. And then you multiply that by 2 because the shinies, which is, 30, right? Plus, there's other stuff I want to order too. So it's gonna cost me a lot of money, and, I want to, it's a big investment with not necessarily a big return, so I'm a little scared to do too much. But I do need to do some variety. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, my brain is dead. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up for today. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.